Basically, they make skins and DLCs, and I think I crashed my game with OBS. Yeah, I think OBS crashed my game. Basically, they're making skins, which is in form of add extra factions, and people are going wild, but they're not addressing the core gameplay. Fuck. I'll restart. Yeah, it crashed it. Yeah.
Yeah, like introduce more factions, but
yeah, you can't leave. Yeah, you need to address everything. Yeah, exactly. You can't leave all that behind. But yeah, it is what it is. That's why, like, I'm done with CA. I'm not even sure I'm gonna buy the third one. Like, I'm no longer buying any of their games, like, because it shows on every Total War. It's not getting better. It's just the same garbage.
yeah, maybe if one of the games will have like great mods, something like that.
Yeah, but
we'll consider it. Yeah,
that's the thing. They went backwards. The last game that was highly moddable, I think it was, unless I'm wrong, I think it was Medieval. Because you have mods that are total conversions into Lord of the Rings and some other stuff and some completely different eras. Yeah, you don't have that. In Warhammer, what they did, they went the other way because of the license. So what people used to do, I read about it or I saw a video about it. What they used to do is to, if you want to create like a new unit, you need to use a unit that existed in the game, and you couldn't implement any custom gear because it was restricted. They restricted it from the game, and it took, I don't know, I don't remember if it was at launch of the second one or halfway through the first one, when some modders found a way how to bypass and implement new stuff. So there was this problem. It's the same problem there was with Mount and Blade Warband. So they didn't really improve it. They just left it as is and actually walked the other way and made it even harder for modders to incorporate anything. So I don't think like there's going to be a licensed game. At least not a licensed game that is going to be highly moddable. You know, I don't think so. Especially when it seems like Sega is really putting the fucking boot down. Because Sega is doing something with Amplitude. Amplitude are the ones that are doing Endless Space 2. They've been bought out like 2 years or 3 years ago. I don't remember. Recently. And now like they have shit tons of DLCs. They're using De Novo and whatnot. It's like, it's not CA anymore. It's not like Rome Total War 1, you know, and all that shit. They just casualized it and put the feel before the gameplay. Yeah. Then making harder to mod is also good for them, since people have to spend $20 to get like 4 units. Yeah, exactly. Instead of just getting entire new factions for free with mods. Yes. And they have no saying in that. The publisher is tight. A very choking noose around their necks, and it's over. Fucking over for them, it's over for Amplitude. I don't remember, there was a discussion about this. There was a discussion about what is CA as a development studio, and somebody mentioned that they're like, their director, he's directly tied to Sega, and he oversees like several, you know, studios, as if they're studios, like several development teams for different CA projects. And that means that that's it. You don't have much creative direction or whatever you want to implement. As a developer, you will not be able to because you're not the one calling the shots, and that's the end of it. And one thing, like I said previously, that is really weird to me is that they're proud about that wave mode. I wouldn't be so proud about a fucking wave mode, honestly. So, fuck that. Let's see, melee weapon based, reload. Who is this? Probably build another army with great bows later on.
Well, I mean, if they improve multiplayer, then
Yeah, but they're not doing anything. You're playing
exactly.
yes, that's kind of the problem, and it's like, I mean, we kind of talk about it all the time, and obviously it's like bitching, but it's not really bitching when the major aspects of the game are untouched. Like, it's just facts. Like, they have a community that is dedicated to multiplayer, but they couldn't be bothered with dedicated servers for them? I don't get it. Like, peer-to-peer. One of the problems that was, like, for example, with Mortal Kombat, I remember, like, I'm from the Middle East. I couldn't find a game because I was connecting peer-to-peer and it was always lagging, and then it depends what connection, what ports he has open or closed. It's super fucking stupid. You know, and the game is like, okay, it's a fighting game, so you finish the campaign, so, I don't know, the multiplayer is as advertised as part of the game, you know? Let's sort of resolve this. They got nothing here. So, I don't know, it's like... Occupy or clear? I think I'm gonna clear.
We shall guide to best kills.
Or, you know, I'll try occupying. And the reason why I mentioned, like, they're not doing anything, because people still hope that something's gonna be done with that or this, you know, but that's not what we are seeing. They're not really doing anything outside of making money. It's like exactly the ones that are rooting for Tail Worlds in with Bannerlord. They're like, oh, it's early access. Dude, come on, just fucking shut the fuck up. It's not about early access, and you can see what they've done in early access. Like, you're still gonna tell me that that game is not a disaster? Maybe in 4 years it would be something, but currently it's not. So we'll see. So yeah, when like I don't know how many Stellaris and Paradox players there are that play also Total War games. There must be some, and I would imagine they, because this is how we started this conversation, and I would imagine that they understand that as much as Paradox is milking you out of your money with DLCs, they are still working on core gameplay mechanics, which is completely different, you know? I think I got nothing. I bought Rome 1 and Medieval 2, but seeing how much, yes.
Give me something.
Is it lagging?
I mean, they move very slowly.
No, it's just that because you probably play with very fast speed. The only thing that's the problem. I can do camera settings. The only thing I could do is skip their movement completely, but they might sneak up on you. So, I mean, if you don't mind, we can do that instead of waiting through the turns. Like if I move it, if I speed it up, it's just gonna be. I guess then just pay close. Let's skip and just pay close attention to your enemies. That's the only way.
Lightness.
A deal to money you have to pay for the newer Total War games. If you want full game, find it hard to justify paying. Yeah, that's the thing. And those games, they have a plethora of mods that can get you occupied. And it's not like, well, you want like double or triple value out of the game. It's just,
as you can see.
the argument is not that I'm saying, well, you could buy Medieval 2 and you can play Lord of the Rings and you can play fucking Bullet Steel mod and you can play Vanilla and all of that. The thing is, if you can do that for like $15, why are you selling something that is inferior for $300? That's the argument, you know? You need to compete with that, but you're not. You're putting less effort. So yeah, it's like you can't justify it. At least that's how I don't justify it for myself. Like I still buy it. Like
I think they don't have any.
I bought the first one, the second one, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna buy the third one. So I might buy it because I'm invested, and like I said, it's gonna be the last title I'm buying from them ever again. Or I might actually not buy it because what I saw over there. What they claim to be like exciting to me looks stupid as fuck, and I see the glaring problem. The AI is the same garbage. So I'm not interested in that wave mode or Kislev. I'm interested in the grand scheme of things, the fucking campaign and the AI behavior, and they're not delivering on that. So, you know, I might not buy it because it's pointless to me. So I don't know.
Cavalry there and try to beat them.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? I got like, I guess I could go into the woods, but that's about it.
Yeah. Just go.
I don't know. I don't know if the tree man could make it in time. I could maybe hide him here instead because he's gonna be. Yeah. The lack of dedicated server specialists sucks in modern FPS, considering you have different types of players. Some like to try hard, some like to trash talk, some like to take it easy, and instead of going to an appropriate server, they're having to deal with opposite types. Friends bought me Bannerlord last winter, still haven't downloaded. Bannerlord suffers a major problem. It's AI. And the late game is basically sieges. AI is incapable of using ladders and siege towers, so you can't effectively go inside. You can auto-resolve, but you can't effectively go inside. Sometimes it also glitches out on the walls and tries to get to a point through the wall, and everybody is just bunching into the wall. Most settlements, they got two gates, and after the AI breaks the first gate, is incapable of attacking the second gate. Now that's the siege AI. You're kind of bringing them straight to me, dude.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh. Okay. Okay, we'll try to do the best we can. Oh, he's casting spells. Send a treeman there. I mean, we can take out the cavalry. The anti-large is going to be a problem. I'm gonna keep the 3 guys away from it. I'm gonna try to take it with regular infantry. Where's the commanding unit? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna attack with the Tree King. I'm gonna attack the infantry that is anti-infantry. Another problem you have with the AI in Bannerlord is...
All the mage.
What mage? Oh, well, I got nothing to send there. I'm trying to win the melee here. My guys cannot really chase, so...
Yeah.
Trying to take out the anti-large because the strongest unit we have is the Tree King and they're large.
No, there is one unit. Archers.
Yeah, I'm using them to kill the anti-large.
I mean,
Oh, they're archers. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's another anti-large. Okay, we killed the anti-large here. Okay, we're piling up on the Lord. The Lord is retreating, but try to finish him now to break them. If you can, with your flying unit or something.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta take out the large unit out of there. And the mage is almost dead, so... There's that.
Trying to finish him as well.
Okay, you got this. So the other problem with Bannerlord is the AI in combat. You cannot give a missile infantry to shoot at the missile cavalry. So the AI is so simplistic. What it does, it attacks the closest threat, and I explained it to them, so they have to change it because it so what happens is that you have 2 armies that spawn on different sides. Now, one of the problems that happens is that when reinforcements arrive, they spawn in the middle of the battle. So if your guys moved beyond that point, the enemy will effectively spawn behind you. That's one of the problems. Another problem, you cannot directly give a command to a battalion to attack a different battalion. What happens, they attack the closest target. What happens in big fights, if you play like 700 versus 700 battles, is that each flank gets crushed because it's being overwhelmed. So 20 units will attack the closest target. There is no logic. There is no logic behind it. That the AI scans for target. He sees that one soldier has 2 soldiers on him, so he goes to somebody else. So what happens is that soldiers that are escaping and they're like 1 meter away from soldiers that are being attacked, they just run away, and you see like constantly flanks are crumbling because the faction that has more units, they just pile up on him. And from like realistic point of view, yeah, okay, you would say that if you want to win, you pile on them. But what you see in the big battles, they're not big battles. There's no formation. You see just chunks of meat on each other. You know, it's like piranhas eating at a fucking body. They start from the leg and just go across and just focus on that one path. That's how it looks like. It looks fucking horrible when you fight a battle of 700 rookies versus 300 veterans. It's nothing like it. It's not like 700 versus 300. It's more like 1,000 versus 2, because they all pile up on one target. They have the overwhelming odds. I had a battle where missile cavalry annihilated my missile infantry without me being able to tell my guys to shoot back at them. My guys were shooting at the infantry because they were closer, but I was dealing with the infantry. So, like, it's a game about building an army. It's a game about 4x type of management of your kingdom, and it's a game about combat and tactics and strategy, but none of that exists because you don't have the tools. So what the fuck are you doing for 1 year in early access and 7 years working on the game? Like, I don't know, it looks to me like it's fucking dead.
Let's see what Top Mods is about to do.
I think we're gonna auto-resolve this as well. There's I don't know why. Oh, it's an interception underway. Yeah, we caught him trying to go underground. I'm just, the reason I'm quiet, I'm just ranting about Bannerlord on stream, so.
Yeah, okay.
I just don't want to spam you. Yeah, spam you. Anyways, auto-resolve this.
Yeah, but this is like the legendary lords.
Yeah, but it's a underground battle, and most of his units are shit. I would kill him before he even get to me. It's like a very narrow approach. He can't do shit, so no worries. If you fight against dwarves in underground, usually I don't even intercept, because they have artillery, and that's a very narrow battlefield. They fucking annihilate you. Unless you have superior artillery, you know?
Yeah.
Whenever you bring common sense into the argument, the modern gamers who just play the newest Fortnite or mobile game just call you entitled. Yes, exactly. It's super weird to me. It's like, guys, I'm not here to challenge you. I'm here to challenge the developer, and I'm trying to, like, force them to let them know that you need to do better. You know? The fuck is this? Another one of these fights? If I have a choke point, we might win if we put the melee like we did, remember? That fight on the snow, I think it was?
Yeah, we should find one. Maybe there's a forest in the corner there. Could be there.
And basically, that's the thing. So they were juggling stuff that nobody had interest in for a year. The CGI is as broken as it was. I've witnessed memory leaks that were in the game and were fixed and then reintroduced several fucking times. The same problem. And I also wrote them like, guys, where is your QA? This is insanity. You're fixing something, then you're breaking it, then you're hotfixing the hotfix for like 3 hotfixes. It's crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on in that company. And the problem is the process that you need to go through to also report a bug. Like, I reported a bug with that memory leak, and then they basically tell you all kinds of things. Well, now try with mods, try to reinstall the game, try to delete that. Guys, I'm not fucking working for you. You have a QA that is working for you and getting paid. Get your fucking shit straight before you push out. the patch, and like the memory leak was very simple to test. All you need to do is fire up the game and click on the menus and close them, and you can open the task manager and you see that the game reserves RAM memory and it never releases it. Once it hits like 6K, doesn't matter, I have 32K, the game significantly slows down. What happens is that your menus take like 2-3 seconds and 5 and 7 seconds to, you know, open up. I'm not supposed to fucking uninstall to test this shit. How about you launch the fucking game and you test it yourselves? I know, crazy idea. You know, so between all that fucking bullshit with their patches and their procedure, I said, fuck it, I'm not interested in this shit. This game is fucking dead to me, and a lot of people are also pissed. And now they have the whole problem with the modding community that they're doubling back on their promises and making it actually harder for them to mod. It's like, okay, fuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna try and hide here as soon as possible. You're going for
I'm gonna kill the lot here.
melee defense, unstoppable melee damage resistance. They discovered me though. I think I'll have to fight here, dude.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll take the
Gonna send the lot to help you as well.
the monstrous unit. I think will be able to deal with them. I think we're gonna break them. Going to flank with the missile infantry. Let's turn this off. He's trying to flank me. If you can chase that battalion that is trying to flank me.
I'm gonna activate the hex here.
That's it, these guys are fucked. Got them surrounded, raining missile infantry.
Nice.
Okay, I'm regrouping. If you can keep chasing them, that would be great, because they will try to come back. I'll take care of the others. We tried playing SFO in co-op with a friend, but we couldn't load any SFO saves no matter how early. We're doing this for quite a couple of weeks. I think we're playing this one run, right? I think we fucked up once, and we've restarted. Okay.
Sure. We fucked up once.
We had like to restart with these factions at the beginning, don't you remember?
Already forgot.
Yeah, because this has been we have been playing this for so long. Okay, I'm ready to help you. I'm just getting rid of these leftovers just to make sure they're not.
They were moving so slow that.
I'm going into this forest. I'm marking, so I will draw them to fight in the woods.
If you want, but you don't have to actually. I have like a lot of arrows still left.
Oh, okay. Then I'll stay here because there's 3 battalions moving in my direction.
Yeah, they will eventually come to you.
So basically, like, then I just ask the questions. Are you guys like blind, or you like that you're being tortured or like humiliated as a consumer? I don't get it. Like, have some self-respect. Like, how much shit are you willing to take? You know, like, is it really bitching and moaning? I mean, it is bitching, but is it really entitled after they show incompetence in such volume? I don't know. Like, and I'm reading through the forums of Bannerlord, and people are supporting them and protecting them. Guys, like, we're not trying to ruin a company. We're trying to force them to do better. Like, you know, I worked at and I will work in the future in metalworks, producing precise mechanical details for different companies. If it's you know, weaponry or space programs and all that shit. And we had a new CEO that never worked in this field, came to me and told me to produce parts without precise measurements. And I told him, fuck off. Talk to the engineer in the company, bring me the fucking measurements, and I'm going to produce parts. I'm not going to produce parts that are not based on strict rules and measurements. Like, and that's a product. And I think even if it's software, that's how you need to treat your fucking software. It's a product, somebody buys it, it should work. You don't buy a fucking vehicle, then breaks down 2 kilometers after you just started the engine. You know? There are fucking standards to uphold. If it's a game, it doesn't... Oh, so a video game is for fucking man-childs. First and foremost, it's a fucking product. Somebody makes it, somebody buys it. Somebody gets rich out of it. Like anything else. If it's fucking jeans, if it's a TV, it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, so that AI mod, you can basically also do it just to, you know, shoot some cinematics, which is kind of cool. It's called AI General for this game. You can give control to the AI over your armies.
Okay, I guess we could try to fight. We'll bring some of them to you. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, if you need help in the end, just run towards me. We can still fight. Oh, here we go. Okay, they're coming at me. I'll keep the melee infantry in the back.
Gonna bring my cavalry soon.
No shit. My guys are breaking here. Their guys are breaking as well. Gonna try and pull back into the woods. Trees are fucking shit up though. Also trying to shoot into the back and not into our own guys as much as possible. Let's flank them.
Now! Eternal guard! With haste!
Okay.
Yeah, they broke.
Kill them!
By the way, is it nighttime for you?
Yeah.
It is for me as well. I don't know, I kind of like it. You know, nighttime, daytime, it's kind of cool. I think though, orcs should have had pitchforks, torches. It could have been cool.
Yeah.
To battle!
Damn, the trees are doing a number on them. Okay, we'll keeping formation in the woods.
Swiftly! Faster! Orders understood.
I'm in IT, and trust me, the standards of software have nosedived because the colleges are focusing on just teaching you as much different shit as possible at very basic code monkey level instead of teaching you how to optimize code. That's kind of the thing. When I went to, operate CNC machining, I started as an operator, then setup, then programming, which is also code. It's lines of code that the machine understands, the G code, you know, and you have 5 axes and like you dimensional understanding of the part and how the tool is gonna go in, and you know, all kinds of different actions. And if the code is fucked, you're gonna fuck up the machine or you're gonna fuck up the part. You can't just do half a job. And we had a programmer that was kind of, you know, throwing it, and I was constantly fixing his program. And I came to him not once, we always had fights about it. I'm like, dude, you're getting fucking paid double the amount I'm getting paid, and I'm fixing your fucking work. That's not how it works. I told him I'm gonna fucking stop fixing that shit. The machine is gonna stop. You're gonna fuck up a 1.5 million schmeckles worth of a machine, and it's gonna be on you. And that's kind of the thing. It's like people just do not hold up to any high standards. You know, it's like whatever. The consumer is going to take the shitty part anyways. The consumer is going to buy the shitty software product anyways. Fuck the consumer, you know? He needs it. He's going to consume. And if he's not, then 10 others will. You know? It's like... So it's up to the consumer to demand higher standards for the money he pays. Doesn't matter what the product is. Anything you're paying for.
Wipe, but I'm not sure.
That's why I could have ton of realism and simulation in older games on much weaker hardware, but now even for basic things, your computer sometimes grinds to a halt. Yeah, there are some games that are... You know, it took a very long time to convince them to optimize the turn times in this game. But it happened like a year ago or so, maybe less. But a lot of people were complaining about it. So what was that entitlement? People were like, guys, the turns are too long. Please do something about it. But enough pressure, and they did something about it. Just kill them fast because they deal fire instead of physical, I think. Well, we read... Didn't we check that the fire only affects the units that are weaker to fire, Hedin?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if it deals extra damage to units that are not weak to fire, but maybe. I mean, that's what you read the tooltip on it, no? Yeah, and I have some units that are weak to fire. It increases basically damage taken.
Ah,
Another one? Holy fuck, dude.
I mean, I could auto-resolve, I guess, but...
One turn, one stream, all about defending against the savage orcs. You gotta wipe them out.
It's the, yeah, I think it's the last one, though.
Yeah, we had like 2 or 3 battles of this last time as well. How many lords he has? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I have this on an NVMe as well. Otherwise, I can't go back at the loading times.
Ah, this is the map with the choke, right?
Yeah, this is the one. Kind of a choke, yeah. The problem here, though, we don't have regiments of renown, which means I cannot hold it. It will break pretty quick.
Yeah.
Previously, you had a unit that was almost unbreakable. I mean, I'll try my best, but
It's right there.
but no promises.
Cavalry should win this, I guess.
And I mean, people could say that basically I'm not happy with anything, but I don't see it as such, and I don't think that is how it is. Like for example, Chivalry. Do I enjoy that game? Yes. Is it a good game? The question is, what exactly? The gameplay or the menus, the options, the quality of life? No, it's not a good game. It's a fun game, but it's a mess. And I can't honestly say it's a good game when, you know, it has so many problems. For a game that was released in 2021, there's like things that have been in games since 20 years ago, and suddenly there's a game just like the other ones, and it lacks everything the predecessors had. So no, I'm not gonna be like, oh, buy that. No, don't fucking buy it. Wait for them to fucking fix it, you know? And again, I jumped the gun and bought a game that I thought they would fix, but they didn't. It's like one beta, same problems. Second beta, same problems. Launch, same problems. What the fuck? And then you have people that say, well, the game only launched. You gotta be patient. Motherfucker, if it's not finished, don't fucking launch it. It's early access. It just launched. Don't be entitled. You need to have patience. I need to have patience. They need to have patience before they launch the game. How about that? Anyways, I gotta stop ranting about fucking game launches. It gets my blood boiling. Try to encircle with Cav. Well, Hedin is on the helm there, so yeah, he's doing his best. I'll try to do my best, but I think we're fucked here.
Yeah, I'm just finishing with the Lord coming.
Yeah, if you can send one cavalry battalion to charge, that would help, because we will not hold this. At least I don't think so.
Straight away!
Like, charge the blob here. It has 3 battalions there. Whoops.
Swiftly!
I don't want to shoot my own guys. We'll wait. Yeah, if you can do it again, it would be beautiful.
Trying to finish the load here still.
Okay, you can give me the control of this battalion, I'll give it back to you if you want to. Once we're finished with this.
To the free!
Maybe Lord is dead. Okay, yeah, this flank almost broke. The fuck? There's some super orc decided he's going to fly. Okay, we gotta try and flank the other battalions to break them. Oof. Orbital bombardment.
Exactly.
Because I don't see the unit, I just see the projectiles just land out of nowhere.
Yeah, the range is insane on that ability.
Warriors Imperial! Azrael, attack!
Okay, some of their units retreated.
Our aim is true.
Okay.
Yes! At once! Moment ready!
What the hell?
Fire at will!
I've bought Dyson Sphere on this sale. It's like Factorio, but just, you know, intergalactic. When you're flying on planets, building shit, exploiting. Looks very nice. I was waiting to see the pace of their patches, and it seems like they have a steady influx of job done on the game. A lot of stuff. And the way they communicate, they also showed the stuff in the pipeline. And the other game I was waiting for a slight discount was Risk of Rain 2, because I did play the first one. Like, you probably saw it, Hidden. Risk of Rain? Heard of it?
Yeah, heard of it, but never played it.
Yeah, it's like roguelike. You're running around. The first one was 2D, the second one is 3D. Running around on different planets, supposed to find a gate. The game gets significantly harder, and it's just a shooter, third person style. Actually, quite fun. I enjoyed it. Mindless shooter. Gets ridiculous, as in, you know. I like that. In the difficulty, it says easy, moderate, hard, very hard, and then it just says, at some point it starts saying haha, and then it's like a long ha 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 ha. Like, what the fuck? what kind of difficulty it is, and you have like, I don't know, 50 monster on screen, you know, everybody shooting at you.
Well, I mean, when I was young, I was making a custom campaign for StarCraft 1, and I deliberately,
Oh, really?
yeah, made it hard, like on my skill level, and when my friend played it, I was like ha 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 as well.
I see. Okay.
I placed some traps here and there, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I played StarCraft 1 quite a bit as well. I remember I had like this. I don't know if. Well, I guess you could call him a friend. We used to like. He was from the United States. I didn't know his name. We were just playing shit tons of Red Alert 2 together, and I was in high school. I don't even remember how we met each other, like on the internet. And he gave me a code for StarCraft 1 as well, so we were playing that back in the day, shit tons. But damn, StarCraft 1 multiplayer is so sweaty. It's like people are crazy there.
True.
I finished the campaign though several times.
Let's see, shall we try and finish them? This Lord.
SFO is Steel Faith Overhaul. It's an overhaul mod that adds some units, some mechanics on the existing mechanics of the game, addresses some AI issues and behavior,
Another
different auto resolve, different
regiment.
army compositions, etc.
Don't know if it will help.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What do you want to try?
I mean, finish this Lord here.
These are dark times.
What, with the 3 units?
Yeah,
I don't think so, man.
well, well maybe.
If they would, they're not even full, you know?
Lauren,
You need to recruit a couple more units and then finish him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
everything here.
Then keep defending, because he's losing, that means he's not making money. So he cannot rebuild, so you have no worries. Just keep holding the towns. Because losing them, then you'll be forced to come here, and then it's time and all that shit, you know? Like your time where you could be fighting elsewhere.
I can get like 2 more units from him.
Yeah, get.
For now.
But, okay, yeah, you could get, but you need to...
Blade Lord, at your service.
But then
The-
huge deficit of money.
But, yeah, but aren't you making money when you're winning now? Or is it...
Yeah, well, I have 13.6k. Right now I'm losing 900 each turn.
Do this. Wait 1 turn, I think. That's my suggestion. So you can get replenishment. And if he stays or attacks you again, he loses again. And then you can finish him. If he goes north, because he might unite these 2 armies just to finish one of your towns, because that town is weaker than this one, then hire the 2 regiments of renown and go kill them. That's what I think. Because you're winning, there is no need for you to risk moving out and losing right now. He can't win. That's what I think. If he couldn't win the first time, he can't win the second time or the third time. He's not getting any cash. At least not significant sums or XP or anything.
Yeah, well, I guess his lord might be problematic if I attack now.
Yeah, his lord is level 15.
I could finish that other army, but cannot reach it.
The reason why you're winning is because you have the garrisons. The cavalry and the garrisons.
Proud son of Athel Lauren.
You don't have that. If you attack him, it's frontal fight and you're gonna lose against so many orcs, even though if they're wounded.
I guess.
Even the trees, they'll just get surrounded and demoralized, unless they are breakable. They have 93.
Do we have a Nagarand? Let's see. We actually replenished a little bit.
I was looking at all kinds of other mods, and yeah, it seems most of them are like the ones that I want to get are outdated. The ones that I was talking about, the GCCM, That also Infernal mentioned that there's a problem with pathfinding, and yeah, people are reporting there are pathfinding problems on specific maps.
Communing with the forest. Spreading
The mod that makes the maps, the battle maps, bigger from 2 square kilometers to 8. He shows how he did that. I might download the tools just to make it like 3 or 4 square kilometers, because 8 is too much. Some maps go way further and some areas are broken. Like I mentioned, there are like weird behavior of units on mountains because they were not supposed to be included in combat. There's just like visual, but it's a good mod to make the battlefields bigger. There was an interesting mod that reworks lightning strike, but there was a problem with it why I didn't want to use it. So basically what it does, instead of preventing reinforcements, it delays reinforcements. So basically if you have lightning strike and you attack 2 lords and you use lightning strike, he will get reinforcements, but a lot later into the battle. So it kind of still gives you a chance to win, but gives him a chance to beat you as well. And what it does, it also brings units in some kind of a formation or chunks he mentioned, but I didn't really understand it. But somebody mentioned there is a problem with that as well because it messes around with the size of the battle. So there are cool mods, but I decided I'm not gonna go for it, sadly.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
It's weird. Did the quality on the stream dropped significantly for some reason?
On what?
Or it's my just my screen?
What, on my stream? Yeah, I probably did. Let me check. Yeah, because it's 720p and not 1080p, so it's a bit more blurry, right?
Okay, if it looks alright, then probably my problem.
Oh, I mean, it's 720p. Are you talking about it being a bit blurry in comparison to the other day? Because sometimes I forget. Yeah, it's because it's 720p and not 1080p. Sometimes I forget to switch. I was like messing around with OBS. I always test shit. I could restart it in 1080p. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, because you stretch it on a bigger monitor, so then it's a little bit blurry. I see he's coming back there. He might be trying to take back what his. Want to see how many towns he has left. Nine. Cleanse Crier. Nine. I think Brion is also his. I think I'm gonna go there. Much for the ambush? 10%. Could drop the upgrade,
Arbonis enchant.
I guess.
Siem Lagrasdiad.
Hmm.
Elmshams Grastiad.
Right, so we're supposed to do this. And probably get access to higher capacity for the monstrous infantry.
Magira Adilugna. Lord of the Az, the mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its boa.
Doesn't want to confederate anymore. Oh, you might for some cash. Let's see.
You are mad.
You are mad. This is madness. Madness?
No.
What's the quest? Give me a second. I'm finished with my turn, but I'm gonna check. I'm supposed to raise or sack. Yeah, and I haven't sacked or raised 10 towns, and he will confederate. I mean, technically, it's not hard to do, but
Welcome you to the King's Glade.
I might.
We have
Take
much
some
to
this.
discuss.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
I will not obey.
Son of a bitch.
Never.
You could try next turn, he'll be more.
Yeah, happier. Hello.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'll try next turn. How dare you, he says. Yeah, I think I'm gonna quickly restart the stream in 1080p. I forgot.